Yeah, hi friends, Doc South here, and oh yeah, boy, I don't know where do I begin. Evidently, well, let's sort of start with the beginning. About I'd say about 3 or 4 days ago, felt kind of a tightness in my bronchial tubes, raspy kind of thing, and I knew it wouldn't be anything heart related, but I just, it was like I wanted to clear my throat. You know how that, what do they call it in the Navy? I felt like I had to cough up a hunker. Yeah. and, and, uh, and, you'd clear your throat once and then you have to clear your throat again 10 minutes later. Yeah, it got a little old after a while. Didn't really feel bad, just that. Was, I did more than my share of work at the supermarket, DJ'd a bit, and all of a sudden I'm thinking, I think it was one night I'm laying in bed and uh, again, my chest just felt kind of tight. Be the best way I could describe it. Not my heart, but just kind of in the lung area. Okay. And then all of a sudden it hit me, hey, I think I've heard that that's sometimes a sign of COVID. So I went and got one of those tests, where you stick the thing up your nose and see, what gives. Well, it turns out evidently I evidently have COVID. You wouldn't necessarily know it, but evidently I did for the past number of days, and it's not a serious thing in my case. I guess it can be for I know it can be for others. Gosh, I have friends who died from COVID, and it's bad news. Well, I'm evidently I called the various doctors and all, and they've got me taking medicine for it, and from what I gather, I'll be fine. And what's rather interesting, I don't know if this is the case where you work, but I reported into work saying, maybe I shouldn't come in because even though I don't feel bad, if I got COVID, I could give it to someone else and maybe their immune system wouldn't handle it quite as nicely as mine has, knock wood so far. And they said, well, what you got to do, Doc, you got to call there's evidently a number that you got to call and talk to the people there. They're handling our COVID attack, shall we say. And I'm sure they'll want to talk with you. What's going to happen is they're going to tell you, we'd rather you didn't come in or go into work for a few days till we make sure you're reasonably better. And so that's actually what I'm doing. I've got a few days off, evidently, from what I gather, with pay, and there you are. I don't know. I think that's kind of a neat thing they're doing, and actually a very good idea. When I come back, I gotta mask up, but that's okay. If I've got a mask up at home now too. Sandy, what, you got COVID? Get that mask on. What are you doing? Hey, So again, no big whoop, no big whoop. And if it can keep while my body's fighting the germs, evidently, no one else gets sick as a result of me going blah, 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 all over the place. So I'm kind of, I'm not happy I have COVID, but I am happy that there are plans in effect to help knock it out. That's good. That's a good thing. And like I said, I don't think I have a fever. I'm not in any pain. There's just like a little raspiness in the trachea, and that's about it. Um, it's amazing. And actually, my nose is kind of clear because I'm taking medicine to kind of knock down the mucus. That actually, it's kind of nice to be able to take a deep breath through this nose of mine that's been through so much with me. Huh? Yeah. So Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say is take this stuff seriously. It can be pretty tough, and there are people who still are in danger with COVID-19, and take it serious, but live your life too, and I think we'll all be the better for it. By the way, the test wasn't too bad. You just got to kind of stick a Q-tip up your nose, and I think both nostrils, and there you go. You run it through a little process, and it tells you if you got it or you don't. If you don't, hey, whoopee, good for you. If you do got it, and you didn't know you had it, well, now you can get rid of it, and evidently there's, from what I gather, if you've got it, you can spread it. So even though you may not feel sick, you might make someone else woefully ill, someone who's a little compromised one way or another. So anyway, I just thought I'd say. And I'm grateful, evidently, that I'm doing okay. I was pretty heavily vaccinated too, working in at the supermarket. It'd be foolish not to be. All those people around you. Yeah. So anyway, I'll see you later, and God bless. Bye now.